Hello, and welcome to Chillaxation Creation with Bennett. Welcome to your first guided meditation. We're going to go on a beautiful journey together to a tropical island where you can truly relax. Find yourself a comfortable space to either sit or lie down. Close the door, turn off any distractions, and prepare to completely relax. Take a deep breath in and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, in, out. Go slow that breathing down. So in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Now we're going to hold it in, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, and 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Keep your breathing slow and steady. Notice it moving through your body like a wave. Notice it go in and flow out. You are lying on a beach. The sand is gold and warm beneath you. You are lying there, supported by the sand. Your bare feet stretch out and you feel the sand warm, soft between your toes. You're staring up at a beautiful blue sky. There's not a cloud in sight. It's a rich blue, a turquoise blue, a calm blue. A blue that wipes away any stress, any worries, any concerns. And you sigh in relief, knowing that you're safe here, knowing that nobody can find you. And all you can hear is the sound of the ocean gently lapping against the shore. The waves washing in and out, and in and out. And there's nowhere to go, and there's nothing to do. Nowhere to go, and nothing to do. And slowly you push yourself up onto your elbows and look at the beautiful ocean. The golden sunlight is sparkling off the surface of the tiny waves that gently lap against the shore. The light shines through the water. It sparkles, iridescent, gleaming, glimmering, shimmering, turquoise and green and blue and azure, with silver sparkles dancing, waving their way through. It's flawless, perfect. The sand, the sea, the sky. And you lie back into the sand, stretch your arms above your head and starfish outwards, being held by the soft sand beneath you and getting lost in the beauty of the sky. And the only thing you can hear is the ocean and the small sounds of beautiful tropical birds in the forest behind you. And you have a feeling that the ocean wants to give you something. So you sit back up, look down, and notice something has washed up on the shore. It's small, you can't see exactly what it is, but your curiosity leads you. Slowly, you get on all fours and crawl down the soft sand to where the ocean meets the sand. And you can see the thing a bit more distinctly now. It's a small thing, small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Notice the colour, notice the texture, notice the shape. Notice the way the light moves upon its surface. Notice the depth. And slowly you crawl towards the object and gently pick it up and place it in the palm of your hand. And here you can examine it more closely. Feel the weight of it in your hand. What do you notice? Bring it closer. Look around it. Turn it over. What does it look like on the back? See the colours, see the shapes, see the textures. This is your gift from the ocean. It's something you've always wanted, or something you thought you'd lost, and something that you now get to keep forever. You grip your fingers gently around the object and place it into your pocket. It's safe there, it's yours, and no one can take it from you. And as you turn and look back at the sand, the patch where you were lying, you notice how enormous the trees are. The beautiful towering palm trees with their rugged, rusted trunks. Perfect for climbing. The canopy above is enormous. Bright greens, yellows, golds. Fantastic. And you think, I could climb up there. I could see above. So slowly, without any fear, you walk up the beach, 1 foot, then another step, another. And as you make your way towards the trees, they tower above you. The trunks become thick. You notice the texture, you notice the colour, you notice the shape. And as you reach the first one, you stretch out your palm and touch it. Notice the sensation, notice the feeling of your palm against the bark. Is it soft, smooth, rigid, rough? Take time to notice. And you look up, and it's as if the branches are welcoming you. So slowly, carefully, you take 1 foot and place it on the lowest branch. It's easy to reach, there's no effort required. And you push with the other leg and find yourself climbing the first branch. And then, as if you're supposed to climb this tree, another branch is there within easy reach. You grip it with your arms, grip it with your hands, and pull yourself up. And then another, and another. You take your time, you rest when you want to. You look down, and if you fall, there's soft sand below. Nothing can hurt you, there's nothing to fear. And as you make your way up the tree, you start to notice the sound of the ocean becomes more faint. The sound of birdsong becomes more intense. And the gentle warm breeze ruffles through the leaves and crackles them around you. The swooshing of branch and leaf on branch and leaf, whispering to you, welcoming you. And before you know it, you're completely lost in this action of climbing the tree. All you can see is the trunk, the branches, the leaves. There's nothing else in sight. You are cocooned in a world of green, and it is beautiful here. Bright jade, coppers, glorious. The branches now are becoming thinner, still safe, still stable, but thinner. And you start to realise you're near the top of the tree. And at that moment, you break through the upper canopy and see the beautiful blue sky. The golden sun is still warm and welcoming, and you feel like you're on top of the world. And as you look down from this angle, you realise you've climbed the tallest tree in the forest. And all around you notice how the world looks so different from another point of view, with a bit of space, with a bit of height, with a bit of distance. You get to see the world in a completely different way. The birdsong is beautiful, one tune cascading into another, lilting, flowing through the air, a call, a response, a chorus, a polyphonic symphony that takes you out of this world. And you sit comfortably in the upper branches, resting against this tree itself, knowing that you are rooted, it is rooted, you are both supported by the beauty of nature. And you let your gaze drift out across the horizon, and you notice the sun is lower now. The golds are becoming coppers and bronzes, with flashes of rose, flashes of ruby, flashes of purple beginning to creep across the crimson sky. It's beautiful. And the water, with those beautiful curving waves, is changing colour, becoming darker, a midnight blue with a silver crest. And you could stay here forever and never be bored in this beautiful space, this beautiful place where there's nowhere to go and nothing to do. Nowhere to go and nothing to do. And as the sun dips towards the horizon, everything is splattered with beautiful rose gold light. You watch that beautiful orb descend, half gone, 3/4 gone, until there's just a trickle of light hovering on the horizon. And then the ruby red sinks out of sight, and for a moment you fear the night, you fear the dark, you wish for the sun to return. But this moment doesn't last long, because there is the moon above you, silvery, bright, beautiful, shining down her glorious light all over your beautiful world. And now the moonlight sends silver ripples across the ocean, bathes the golden sand in a glorious platinum, and everything is transformed. And all at once the sky splits open, and a beautiful blanket of stars descends, scattered diamonds against black velvet. And you realise that you could sleep here, you could stay here, you could rest here. But you'd rather return to the beach. So one branch at a time, slowly, carefully, with only the sound of the rustling leaves now, all the birds are going to sleep. You descend your tree, one branch at a time. One branch at a time, carefully feeling with your feet, with your arms, supported by the roots and the trunk of this beautiful tree. And as you reach the bottom, you feel the soft sand between your toes. You return slowly down to the beach. Curl up into a ball. It's not cold here. This is a place where you'll never be cold. And under the beautiful gaze of the silvery moon, listening to the ocean waves, you drift gently off to sleep. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just take some time now listening to those beautiful waves, and tune back into your breath as it comes in and out, and in and out, and in and out, and in and out. And remember, this is your beautiful island. You can come here anytime you want. And don't forget that beautiful gift from the ocean, that thing in your pocket, that precious thing you were destined to have. Slowly, just gently, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take some deep breaths in and out. In and out. In and out. And in and out. And gently blink your eyes open. Notice the space that you're in. Notice how calm and relaxed you feel. Welcome back